Good Thursday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. High pressure is large and in charge across the northern Yukon and the Northwest Territories this afternoon at 1,045 millibars. It's hiding under the legend you see on the map there today, but for most areas across the state, it's been a pretty clear and a very dry day. A weak area of low pressure on the west side of the western side of the Alaska Range is probably adding a little bit of a breeze to the YK Delta in a few areas there, but mostly it is crystal clear and beautiful across most parts of the state. A weak area of low pressure just on the east side of Hyder at 1,024 millibars there, a stalled frontal boundary on the eastern side of the Canadian Rockies. A frontal boundary across the south and western parts of the Gulf, that's attached to a low at 1,005 millibars. A stronger storm just to the west of the Aleutians and south that will weaken a little bit more tonight at 999 millibars. I look for continued areas of scattered rain and snow for places like Dutch Harbor, Adak, Atka, Shemya, Attu. Probably not looking at a whole lot of accumulation, if any at all. And spotty areas of rain and snow across the Alaska Peninsula where the wind is running into the mountains, and there you will have a very isolated shower. Snow's possible across parts of Kodiak there and maybe the southern tip of the Kenai Peninsula, including Homer and perhaps Seward, but anything you see at this point looks to be pretty light. More of the same for Friday as that colder and wetter air, just a very limited amount across the northern part of the Gulf storm. We'll keep some scattered areas of snow around. Some of that may graze southeastern parts of southeastern Alaska. Places like Heidelberg could be looking at a slight chance for some rain and snow, perhaps down to Annette and Ketchikan as well. High pressure across the upper Yukon at 1,038 millibars will keep the sky clear for Nome and for Fairbanks, for Bethel, McGrath, and all parts in between. By Saturday, another part of that ridge is strengthening, and this will sit right atop Barrow at 1,040 millibars, trapping a few areas of low clouds closer to the Beaufort seacoast. The Chukchi looks clear and dry with a generally south flow moving through the Bering Strait. The ice edge likely retreating somewhat in this type of flow. Meanwhile, a new weather wave develops off of eastern Asia and tracks into the western Aleutians at 971 millibars with an occlusion bringing rain and snow to parts of the western chain. Looking for more weather information? Join us online anytime at weather.gov/Alaska and always on Facebook.com. With Alaska Statewide Weather, I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder.